Hello there everyone, my name is Clink and welcome back to Super Mario Odyssey. Today we're jumping into the Luncheon Kingdom. Last time we had our first nice, chill, moon exploring episode, and today we're back on track with jumping through a new kingdom. And I guess there's 4 kingdoms left. Once you get to Luncheon Kingdom is when I feel like you're starting to get pretty close to the end of Mario Odyssey, because there's 2 like major kingdoms left, and then there's a small one, and then there's the final one, which the final one can be pretty short, but we'll probably do like a whole video there. I don't know, we'll get there when we get there though. For now we're gonna enjoy Luncheon Kingdom, which that looks a little bit smaller than I remember for some reason. Like the lava, whatever it is, the goop. It's basically lava. It looks a little bit smaller. But I really like this kingdom. Even though on my very first playthrough of this game, this was kind of where I was starting to feel like really burned out and just rush straight to the end of the game. I think there's a moon up there. Actually, we can just do this. We can get on top of the Odyssey, and if I can even remember how to play the game. There we go. Okay. And we're gonna go into here to get these purple coins, which I love the tomato shape of the purple coins. I think that's very, very lovely. And okay, come on. I'm not doing such a great job here. There we go. All right. Oh, this is a little timer challenge type thing. Okay. Well, this one's probably gonna be pretty easy. Just a couple wall jumps. Beautiful. That's timer challenge 1. So we only need 18 moons here. You can... There's actually quite a lot to do here in Luncheon Kingdom, I feel like. In terms of just moons you can get. Now, I want to say there's like 50. Actually, let's just check. 56. Okay, and here's the little like brochure if you want to read that, so I don't forget about it. Very, very cool. I love the little fork guys that we're gonna find here. They're great. Okay, I was gonna say I thought there was a moon on top of this where the salt piles are, so we're definitely gonna grab that too. Yeah, the music here is just nice and relaxing and fun. Even though this is probably one of the harder levels to just get around. But, you know, you'd kind of expect that from later on in the game. Let's go ahead and stack up the... Why do I always have to get hit at least once when it comes to Goomba stacking? You want to avoid these tomatoes because they're a little scary. But we do want to roll on the corn. I was about to call it corn on the cob, but there's not really a cob for it to be on, so it's just corn. I like corn. Corn's fun, as long as there's some butter around, you know. But we'll get moving over towards the Brutal. The Brutals that you fight in this kingdom are very, very early on. They're like right here. Oh yeah, this is the first chance you get to see for this too. Our main capture for the kingdom really is the fireballs. And you get to go around in the lava with them. I really like these. I think this is a great capture for the game. Hello. I guess the tall one's just gone. Haha, we stole a whole boatload of this palace's stupendous stew for the boss's wedding chow. But I'm gonna head back up the volcano to finish off that stew after I'm done with you. Okay, so those 2, I was like, I know we fight them all again before the end of the game. And I do remember where the other 2 are now. Ow, excuse you, sir. That was very rude. I would like a heart from this jelly bean, please. I assume it's a jelly bean. They look like jelly beans. I haven't had a jelly bean in a long time now. I was never a big jelly bean person. Some flavors I thought were really good, and then others I didn't care for all that much. And then there was the whole like Bean Boozled thing back in what, like 2014. I'll never forget that because my friends just walked up to me one day and they're like, "Hey, you want a jelly bean?" I was like, "Yeah, sure." And I was like, "Oh, that's not too bad." And they were like, "You want another one?" I was like, "Okay." And they kept giving me some, and then on the fourth one, I got skunk spray instead of licorice, which I shouldn't have even taken a licorice one because I don't like licorice at all. But that was an interesting day. The skunk spray was nasty. There was a lot like skunk spray, rotten eggs, barf. That was such a interesting little trend at the time, but a very fun one. Brutals are after some cooking. Well, we're the ones cooking here, so. And I did notice a hat door right next to us while we were fighting him. Under the cheese rocks. So yeah, there's the main town. You know, we're gonna have to get a good outfit for this kingdom, which you can probably guess what it is. Yeah, there's that hat door. Hello. Let's go on ahead and see what kind of little obstacle course we have in here. I vaguely remember this one, I think. Now, ah ha 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 ha. Ow. That's not the kind of laughing I want to be doing. Corner of the magma swamp. Very nice. No, no, no. I do like that this game does the like 64 or Galaxy style of lava burn instead of the 2D Mario or 3D Land and 3D World. I guess Sunshine kind of has this style, but also kind of not, I feel like, you know? Like that one, you fall onto lava and you're pretty much dead. Let's be real here. Sunshine's not very kind when it comes to lava. Oh, no! I walked right into that. Do you have to get them all if you die? I think it's been a while since we've died. To be fair, this is a really easy game most of the time. Until you get to some of those post-game challenges. Let's do that and go over here. See, now that I'm not on 1 health, I don't care. I'll just jump all willy-nilly and get the stuff. I think this is also one of my favorite moon colors in the game. I really like light blue or sky blue. This is kind of like a baby blue. I don't know. I guess I've kind of always liked that color though, because now that I think about it, when I was younger, we painted my room like a light blue, and I've always liked it on various things. Big welcome to Mount Volbono, home to the hugest flavors anywhere. I'd show you around, but things are kind of on fire right now. Oh, that's not good. Baronza Plaza. All right. That bird up there showed up out of nowhere and took over our stew pot. Just when we were making some of our special stupendous stew, too. Everyone was getting ready to dig in. Oh, we're gonna put a stop to that. But I want some more of these, please. There should be a couple of them around here, I think. Oh, we got a slot machine. Also, might as well. Oh, hold up. Let's get these before I forget about them. Because I think 15 is the number we'll need. It might be 20, because this is a 100 coin kingdom, so there's gonna be a lot of money to get here. And ooh, this one is 5. Okay. But it works the same as the previous one that we did. All right. So it's heart, then moon. There we go. Easy. I don't know if I ever did the 3 one. I know that one's in Sand Kingdom. I kind of forgot. I know we did the one in Metro, though. Whoa. We're sliding all over the place. What is this, Mario Sunshine? Is there coins up on top of this part? This is the kind of, like, thing. It's such a, like, simple texture and model, but I always thought that these looked really nice. I feel like that's the kind of thing Nintendo is really good at doing in Mario games. I remember talking about that during the 3D World Let's Play, actually. in one of the post-game levels. Did I ever talk to this guy? Yeah, I did. You're the stupendous stew guy. That's right. My brain doesn't brain sometimes. Is there another moon on top of one of these pillars? I think this one has a moon in it. Yeah, a couple easy moons scattered around here. Already up to 10 moons for the kingdom. Very cool. I know for this, we want to get a fireball over here, I think. I don't remember how you get it on the... Oh, right. I think there's like tomatoes that we hit or something, and there should be a gold... Oh, wow, yeah, there it is. Oh, no, that's what it is. We get the gold turnips, and we throw them in here. I remember this now. Yeah. Then we talk to this guy. Funny turnips, gold ones too. Yeah, especially the goldies. So that's another moon. Cool. Dang, I'm gonna have enough moons to just leave the kingdom well before we even get to the bird, which is pretty par for the course, I guess. It's really not that hard to get that many moons. Let's see if we can buy one of the outfits while we're here. Yes, I do have enough for the chef outfit. I think the chef outfit looks better than the painter outfit. So we're gonna wear the chef one. And it also just fits the kingdom better, so might as well. Get nice and drippy. It's time for Mario to do some cooking. What is in these crates? I think one of these has a moon. Yes. Oh, come on. Slide towards the side. Bonk. Dang, they put so many moons in this little town. It is ridiculous how many moons are here. But we will gladly take them. Is this an ingredient too? No. You do come up high enough. I was wondering if you did or not. And I remember noticing these right here. So, oh, hold up. I know there's a couple of things like this around the place. You kind of have to just get around to the other side. It's not too big a deal. And anything fun here on one of these? No. There's a hat door over here, though, and we're going to go in here. Is this, I don't know what this is. All right. But we're just going to keep going up and up and up. Oh, man, you know I gotta get these. You know I gotta get these. I can't just not get those. Okay, we're gonna go over here, throw the hat like that, get over here, go over here. Wait, how... Where's the other moon here? I guess it's gonna be this way. Oh no, it's just off to the side. That's what it is. You can, I mean, it's not that hard to see. It's right there. But obviously we're gonna go over there, pick it up. I think I remember seeing this in Kaizo Mario Odyssey as well. I think this is one of the kingdoms I saw more of. So I wanted to see one of the later ones to see how difficult it got. I'm just like, yeah, no, not doing that. All right. Have a nice day. That was a fun little challenge room, though. And can we get the guy? Thank you. Might as well pick this up since I'm down below now. The salt aisle. I don't really think there's all that much in the lava out here other than a couple of purple coins like this one. There's a few moons around here, I guess, if we want to pick them up. Is there one over here? No. That might go somewhere, but I'm not really too willing to spend a lot of time exploring around for it right now. Oh, is this a moon? It's probably just coins. Oh, no, it is a moon. Okay, cool. Island of Salt, floating in the lava. Oh, come on, please. Thank you. All right. Let's keep moving towards the main objective. I'm kind of getting distracted a lot in this kingdom, I feel like, but there's just a lot of cool stuff here. It's a fun level. What can I say? Whee! Oh, come on. Can I jump onto one of these, please? The camera angle is not... I mean, it's alright. It's not that bad. It's not the best, but it's not that bad either. Hello. Do not knock me into the lava, please. I was gonna say, I remember there being a cheese block or something around here. There is a moon up there. What's the best way to get to that one? I don't know. But we're gonna go over here to do main objective number 2, where we get to use a hammer bro. But I guess they're skillet bros? I don't know. I really like the hammer bros in this game though. Kind of interesting that they have a little display things with separated Joy-Cons. Do a lot of people play this game with separated Joy-Cons? I've only really played it with the Pro Controller and then in handheld mode, so I never really like thought this seemed like that much of a separate Joy-Con kind of game. I think the only games I've ever played separate Joy-Cons on Switch were Pikmin 3 Deluxe when I first played that, because I wanted it to be more like the Wii controls, and then I started to like playing it without the gyro anyways. Galaxy 1 on 3D All-Stars. I was like, I gotta play it like the Wii version, so I used the separate Joy-Cons for my first playthrough of that. And I started like the Pro Controller more, and Skyward Sword HD, where I kind of did the opposite. I played like half of it with the Pro Controller, and I started using the separate Joy-Cons, and you know, like using the motion controls and stuff for the sword, and that was pretty fun. I actually really enjoyed it. Worked a lot better than it did on the Wii, so it was kind of nice. I want to go over here and do this while we're still here. Whee! Let's hop on over to the hat door. This probably comes out by the, or at the top. And come on. Or do you usually like go right back into the hat doors? I don't know. What do we got? Oh yeah. Okay, this one's fun. Where's the guy I need for it? There he is. Hello. Destroy everything. Oh yeah, that's where the other one is. It's all the way up here, isn't it? Yeah. I didn't think I'd just clip right in, but there we go. Uh-oh. Sir, please come back. Thank you. I do kind of need you to, break all the cheese. And I did it again, but I got the thing this time, so I don't really care. Whee! And can I... Thank you. All right. So it's obviously going to be in the big thing, right? Okay, please don't hurt me. Please don't hurt me. Oh my goodness, please do not hurt me. I'm just a guy over here, all right? Oh yeah, isn't there a hole somewhere around here? Isn't that what it is? I think like part of it's like a hole in the ground that's like dug in or something. Well, I guess there's this. No? It's gotta be like in that or something. Because I already got one in this corner, didn't I? Yeah. So is this all lava? So I'm running out of spots big enough. Oh, it's this corner. That's where it is. No? Really? All right. I'm starting to feel like a dummy now. Not being able to find the last one of these. You really don't have that much like control over where you throw these either, I feel like. Hello? Oh, yeah, there it is. Okay. Yeah, I thought it was somewhere like this. You can walk into this, right? Yeah. Okay. Well, there we go. We finally got our moon. That took a little while, but we got it. Whee! Excavate and search the cheese rocks. Which there's definitely another way to get on top of this. Oh, I can do it from right here probably. I just like do a ground pound jump and a cat bounce and a thingy like that. There we go. And do we take the turnip? Do we do another one? Another golden turnip? Why not? Let's do it. Let's have some fun. We're gonna have a lot of mountain climbing to do next time to finish the kingdom that in the next video at least. Okay, excuse you, sir. All right, here's what we're gonna do. No, I didn't mean to kill him entirely. I wanted to... Oh, crap. Uh-oh. I might die. Yeah, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna... Are you serious? Oh, and the turnip's gonna spawn like all the way over there. Okay, I don't care enough then. I don't care enough. It's whatever. We're gonna go over to this checkpoint. And I think I'm gonna call it a day here. So I'll see you guys next time, where we're gonna continue the Luncheon Kingdom, make our way up that mountain and beat that bird. So I'll see you guys then. Bye-bye.